There is a type of man who will never beg you to love him, not because he does not feel, not because he does not care, but because somewhere along the way he learned something that most people spend their entire lives missing. That love either exists freely or it does not exist at all. Psychology has been studying this exact type of man, and what the research reveals about why he never begs and what that says about his psychology will change the way you see confidence, love, and self-worth forever. Here is what is actually happening inside him. The first thing psychology reveals is that these men have built something most people never develop, an unshakable internal source of worth. Most people, without realizing it, look to relationships to confirm their value. If someone loves them, they feel worthy. If someone pulls away, they fall apart. Their entire sense of self rises and falls with someone else's feelings. But men who never beg have disconnected these two things completely. Their worth does not live in someone else's decision. It lives in who they are when nobody's watching, in what they build, in how they treat people, in the standards they hold for themselves even when it costs them something. Psychologists call this secure self-esteem, and research consistently shows that people who operate from this place do not need to beg, not because they have suppressed their need for love, but because their need for love does not override their need for self-respect. They would rather walk away whole than stay and slowly disappear. The second thing psychology reveals is even more important. These men understand something about love that most people refuse to accept. You cannot create feelings in someone who does not have them. No amount of pleading, proving, or persisting changes what another person feels. Attraction is not a decision. Emotional connection is not something that can be argued into existence. And men who understand this stop wasting their most valuable resource, their emotional energy, on something that cannot be manufactured. Psychologists describe this as locus of control, the understanding of what is within your power and what is not. Men with a strong internal locus of control invest their energy only where it can actually make a difference. They do not pour themselves into trying to change another person's heart. They pour themselves into everything that is actually theirs to shape. And this, more than anything, is what makes them genuinely compelling. Because there is nothing more attractive than a person who is not desperate. The third psychological reality these men carry is one that takes most people decades to learn. A one-sided relationship is not love. It is exhaustion wearing love's name. When one person carries all the effort, all the initiation, all the emotional investment, what grows between them is not connection. It is resentment. It is confusion. It is the slow erosion of self-respect that happens when someone spends too long being grateful for scraps. Men who never beg have recognized this pattern, and they have made a quiet internal decision that their peace is worth more than any relationship that requires them to sacrifice it. This is not coldness. This is not arrogance. This is what psychologists call healthy relational boundaries. The ability to recognize when effort is not being reciprocated and respond to that recognition with dignity rather than desperation. They step back, quietly, without drama, without ultimatums, simply because they know that the right person will not need to be convinced. The fourth truth is the one most people never talk about. Walking away is not giving up. Sometimes it is the most loving thing a person can do, for themselves and for the other person. When a man stops begging, he is not saying he does not care. He is saying, I care enough about both of us to stop pretending this is working. He is saying, I respect you enough not to try to force something that is not there. He is saying, I value myself enough to stop asking for what should be freely given. Research on relationship psychology consistently shows that the healthiest relationships are not the ones where someone fought hardest to hold them together. They are the ones where both people chose each other, freely, consistently, without being asked to prove it every single day. The man who never begs is not waiting for someone to finally give him enough attention to feel worthy. He is already worthy. He knows it, and he is patient enough to wait for someone else who knows it too. And when that person arrives, they will not need to be convinced. They will not need to be chased. They will simply be there, already choosing him, already showing up, already enough. Tell me in the comments, have you ever stayed somewhere you should have walked away from? Just yes or no. And if you want more psychology that helps you understand yourself and the people around you, subscribe to Psychology Unpacked. Understanding yourself starts here.